They're in there for a reason. Out of sight, out of mind, if you ask me.
When I was captured, there was a veteran police officer. He had a 12-gauge shotgun right here at my head, and I had a pistol on him.
Hey, baby, you go in there and they're going to play you like a fine violin.
My worst pain is knowing my daughter will grow up, marry, and have my grandchildren, and I'll still be in here.
You know what them people did? They ought to just throw away the key, the key, the key.
Behind these walls, we do the only thing we know how to do when people break the law. Something more than simply locking people away must be found. For a growing number of offenders, both men and women, this something is the Kairos experience.
I believe I was still in shock because I'm not a violent type of person, and to realize that I had took someone's life was devastating for me.
Kairos is designed to transform despair into hope, rage into forgiveness, all through the word and spirit of God's unconditional love.
You know, I never knew that people can love so much, especially inmates, you know, people coming from the streets and giving their time and showing their love and the love that they receive from other churches and other groups from the outside, and they bring it in here and share that type of love, that agape love that we talked about in Kairos. You know, it's just awesome.
Certainly, all prisons offer religious programs to residents, but budget, facility, and personnel constraints limit the effectiveness of even the most dedicated prison chaplains.
The impact of Kairos has been tremendous institution. This is a high close institution. We deal with a lot of violent offenders, and the greatest testimony is when another resident comes up and says, I'm tired of the way I'm living, get me into Kairos, I saw so-and-so change.
The Kairos experience begins with a highly structured weekend of interaction and group activities. 42 inmates participate, led by a group of over 50 volunteers. You could call it a short course in practical Christianity.
When I first walked up the sidewalk to Kairos, it was the most wonderful feeling. Someone was shouting to me or singing to me, they loved me. I really felt that God had disowned me. They told me he loved me. And if anyone out there can do that for another person, it's astonishing, the results.
During the weekend, residents are challenged to accept God's call to a life of Christian witness and service, not only during their prison stay, but beyond. The events unfolding during the weekend are dramatic, and so are the results of Kairos' powerful impact. The living environment within the institution improves, attendance at Sunday church services increases, and more important, residents who remain active in the Kairos program become committed disciples of Jesus Christ.
Participating in the Kairos prison ministry has been a significant impact in my life because I've been able to personally witness men coming into a 3-day weekend, angry, frustrated, mistrusting of men, and being converted by the Holy Spirit and by the servants who were there into loving, peaceful, and forgiving men.
I would personally recommend Kairos to any warden at any facility because of the positive impact I've seen it have on the environments of prisons that I've worked in.
Do you have enough spare time in your life and love in your heart to join God in His special time? You can decide at this very moment to take part in Kairos, to give whatever you can, in whatever way you can. We sincerely hope that you'll give serious consideration to this very important Christian ministry.